Hi, everybody. So today's topic is about healing. I had a conversation with someone I hadn't talked to in years, and she and I were talking about how bad dating world is, which we all know dating world is a clown world, the dating apps. And it gets to the point where you've got to shut it off and delete them. But the thing is, how do you meet people? Well, the truth of the matter is you've got to take care of yourself first, right? Because when you go on these dating apps, and I know I would say in 7 years I've been on 9 dates, and 7 out of the 9, the men wanted to hook up, which I don't do. And I always tell them ahead of time, I don't do hookups. And what they do is, oh yeah, I don't do them either. And then they go on a date and they're expecting. It's been unfortunate. People want to find a connection, but how can you when there's so many options? And, my dates usually last about 2 to 3 hours. They are very, we have conversations and great interactions, but it's unfortunate that dating app world has become like this, not just for me, but virtually everyone who's been in the dating world. It's awful. And this brings me to the point that talking to this friend, we were talking about the mother wound that women go through, men too. The mother wound is basically healing from trauma from the past, but it's been hard to, and I've talked about my mental health struggles over this past year from a traumatic event that happened to me, because social media, while it's a good thing to have, it also makes it harder to heal fully. And that's because, in my case, I had cyber stalkers, and that made it harder for me to heal. And I'm finally healed from that. I finally closed the chapter. But, the struggle is real with the dating world. So how do I deal with day-to-day struggles from lack of intimacy, lack of having someone around? I keep myself busy. I work on my website, saltyvixenstories.com, and I try to spread love, kindness to everyone, including my bedtime stories of Salty Vixen, spicy audio stories, as well as my love erotica non-audio, in addition to advice, love advice, relationship advice, because at the end of the day, even though we are living in a lonely world, especially in relationships, as long as we can talk to one another, as long as we can inspire one another, that's going to help defeat the epidemic of loneliness, which it is a thing because of social media. So just remember, if you are feeling down, talk to a former classmate on social media. You may haven't talked to him in years, but just say, yo, what's up? Hey, I'm feeling down. We haven't talked to each other in a long time. We're pretty much strangers, but you remember me from back in the day, and I just need to talk. And that's something that we need to, start thinking about other people. Because when you see someone making a vlog saying, oh my gosh, I'm having a bad day, and you're going, I've actually, someone messaged me last year, probably in July, like, oh my God, you're on a broken record. I said, I'm triggered from complex PTSD. I need to talk about, well, there's wrong. You have a good brand. Why are you acting this way? And unfortunately, a lot of people don't understand trauma when you get triggered, because until you can close that door from the trauma, that triggers what happened for me. Like I said, the triggers were being cyber stalked, and it was incredibly frustrating. Chapter closed, I move on and keep growing my brand. So remember, everybody, you're not alone. If you're alone, just reach out to somebody. If you're having a bad day, reach out. Reach out to me. Say, hey, I'm having a bad day. I need to talk. I'm here to listen, because that's what my brand is. Listening, love, relationship, kindness. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.